are ready to knock them off course. A late season clash, week 13 here in our EA Sports College football coverage. It's the Baylor Bears and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Baylor head coach before the game. He understands everything is on the line in this rivalry matchup. He had a conversation with his team with the conference championship and the playoffs on the line. They have to keep their poise and composure. They can't let a rivalry game knock them off their path. We'll see how composed his team can play today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Bears headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Wegman. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. To throw. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. It's complete to the right.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Pressure coming. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. 4th down, Lagway. He breaks a tackle. Snags it, and he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Bears line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go right back to the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The give to the right. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bears.
That's That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Finding an escape route. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Makes the catch. It's Walker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go with a direct snap. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Lagway under fire. Escapes. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Miller. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
So now it's 2nd and long. Again, it's Lagway. It's on target and complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Firing to the right, complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Lagway wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Bears! Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Sanford. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wegman. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
And we got our first break of the game, right? First break of serve. You've seen 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And finally, the defense makes a play in this football game, forcing the 4th down. Now getting the ball back to your offense, and hopefully they can stay hot.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bears!
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wegman. Makes the grab, it's Walker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. Like they told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down. But if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Sanford. Maybe some room here. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime.
4th down coming up.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. First up, a look at James Madison taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And it's the Dukes engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Flagway. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle it.
Here's a little room there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Bears have this offense rolling. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Baylor! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. That's caught. It's Thomas. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Going over the top. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
This corner is good in man coverage. He's also really good in zone. That time, cover 3. He's got the deep third of the field, so anything deep down at the boundary is something that he's going to have a play on, and he shows you his ball skills, able to come away with that INT.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Quarterbacks work so hard on those mechanics, but sometimes things start moving fast and they get away from you.
It does, and when you get on that back foot, a lot of times that ball's going to drift, and you're not coming through the target, so you're not putting enough mustard on it to get it to finish through your target and the ball to get there in a hurry. So all those mechanics are things you work on, but you're right. When you put a defense in front of you, it kind of changes that thing a little bit.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. He's at the 40. Past the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Cougars. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. Timeout, Houston, their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Lagway wants to throw. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Quarterback adapting. Lets it fly. With the catch, it's Miller. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. It's Walker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Looking for his man. Soft spot in the middle. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Lagway. That's caught. It's Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Bears want to move quickly.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Here's a heat. And they got him.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Pulls it in. It's Sanford. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. That'll be first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quick release by the QB. At the 40, there he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. He wants to go deep. Makes a deep grab. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Lagway. The screen, he can go. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Line getting set on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Runs through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Freeman. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Number 94, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Got a man. It's Thomas. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down. You get out of bounds. You work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Wants to throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Might be changing the route. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hauls it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Lagway to pass. Here comes the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Gonna take a shot at this DB. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this